everyone. So I just thought I'd take a video of what I'm doing for dinner today, because it's something that goes down really well in the house, and it's actually really quick. It's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to get this on now, and it is done for later on when all the kids come home, and yeah, there's no rushing around. So it's kind of my own take on a minestrone soup, and I kind of alter it slightly depending on what I have in the house. So what I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using these 4 carrots. They're not huge and they need to be used badly. I have 3 potatoes here that badly needed to be used as well because they're starting to go green, so I've just peeled them, but they're good to go. I might not use all of them, I'll see when I go, but I have this nice red pepper here. These onions are tiny, they're quite small, so I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, I think I had 4 of them out, yeah, 4. I have 3 garlic cloves left, that's all I had left. I might use 4 if I had more. I'm going to use some organic vegetable stock. And the main thing is the beans, and like that I always change which beans I use. I always use a can of lentils. I always have some sort of white bean, cannellini beans or butter beans. I didn't put the 2 of them in because it's too many. I don't want to be wasting my food either. I got black beans and kidney beans, and it gives it a nice colour as well. I'll be using 1 tub here of passata and 2 of these. Otherwise I'd be using, the glass jars of passata. I'd use 1 of them and maybe 1 of these, and I'll be putting some water in it as well, so it's nice and flavourful. So I'm going to chop all of these up and get them ready, and let's see how we go. And with this dinner, it's like it's a soup really, but there's so much eating in it. There's so much protein and fibre and good stuff with all the different beans and the lentils. It's really filling, and the kids just love it. And there's a lot here now. A normal family might not be making one this big. I'm making a humongous pot. There's 5 kids in the house, and the older ones really love this, so they will have a really big bowl, and it'll be here for lunch tomorrow as well when they come home. So it's great if you're doing anything at all that you can use 1 big pot for, double batch it, and makes your life so much easier. Or you can freeze it. This freezes pretty well as well, actually. So if they don't have it tomorrow, I'll portion it into bags and put it in the freezer, and then it's there for another evening when you're really busy and you just haven't been organised for dinner, or you don't have time to go prepping for dinner. So there you have it. Now I'll just get it all prepped. Okay, so I'm just melting a bit of nice big dollop of butter in the pan before I add in the onion and garlic. It's the pepper. I only used 2 potatoes in the end, all the carrots, and I chopped up a little bit of some dandelion, fresh dandelion and nettle leaves, because I just felt like it needed something green. I used to use courgette in it, and it's lovely in it, but there's a couple of the kids that don't like it in soup, so no point in wasting the soup if they're not going to eat it. So right. Now we'll soften them up. Now they're getting nice and, they're getting nice and soft there. So at this stage, I'm actually going to put in some chili powder, some cayenne pepper, and some turmeric. All to your own taste, but I kind of put turmeric and cayenne pepper in nearly everything, especially anything that's kind of got a sauce in it, because turmeric is so good for you. I'll put black pepper in as well later on, but spices are good to be kind of cooked off before you add in the rest of the stuff. Okay, now at this stage I'm going to put in these. You okay? You're alright. Now just be careful. And yeah, turmeric is really anti-inflammatory. It also gives a really lovely colour and just a depth of flavour to anything. I put into all the veg soups, put into everything really. But like, you don't want to put a huge amount in, you don't want to overpower the flavour, but a little bit like that. Put that in, maybe. Okay, go for it, sure. My son popped that in it. I'm not really fussing how I do it. Once the onion and garlic is softened first.
I loved it.
And see how I chopped them up, everything really small, because you love that. because it's not a soup that you blend. So you want the veg to be small enough to be able to scoop up on a spoon. So that's why I've chopped everything really small. Don't eat the potato, it's not cooked yet. No, shall we throw them all in as well?
I don't eat potato.
Now, then sure, we might as well throw that in as well. Just toss them all around for a minute. And then we'll add in the passata. Now, so just going to add in the passata. And the 2 cans. This is the passata. It's tomatoes. It's blended tomatoes.
What is tomato?
What tomatoes? Tomatoes are a fruit.
Tomato in.
Hold on, I'll let you do the passata or the chopped tomatoes. Here,
Okay.
pour that in.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Ooh. Here, let me help. Yeah, just mix all that up. And then I'm going to add in about a kettle full of water, and we'll do 1 veg stock. And we'll salt and pepper in a while to taste it, to see do we need anything else. Now I have my stock cube in and I have my water from the kettle in. So we'll just kind of bring this to the boil, and then I'll add in the beans at the end because they just need to be heated up really. And we're just waiting for the veg to cook here, and then it's done. This is bubbling away nicely. I've added, ooh, it's very steamy. I've added in all of the beans and stuff, and it is almost ready to let cool down. It looks lovely. And there's our version of minestrone soup. It's really lovely. And here's our version of minestrone soup with our pasta and a tiny bit of potato. I'm going to dip it in there, so we can see. Got some homemade bread with it.